The truth may sometimes be impossible to find, but ultimately, it finds its own way to establish itself. Rest in peace, Isaac.
You came from dust, and into dust thou shalt return. The killer shall be found. Jessica, no one can kill my brother and get hold of it.
It really hurts so much to be a widow. Isaac shouldn't have been killed. It's now 1 month since he died.
Do you have any clue about the cause of his death? I mean, we can start it all over again.
Will that bring my husband back to life?
No, but at least he will rest in peace when his death is avenged.
No, John. My husband shouldn't do that.
That is exactly what I'm saying. What are the police saying? Any investigations?
They told me to wait, but it's becoming endless, and I'm getting tired of it.
Well, in China where I stay, people can hire private investigators.
Even here they can do it, but you know it's very good. It's very expensive, and I can't even afford it.
Listen, Jessica, I can't. This is my work. Please go back. Do you know where we can find a good investigator?
Yeah, sure. There is one lady called Beatrice Kagezi. I think you can.
Oh, hope I didn't hold you too long. You're welcome. She's in here. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
must be John and Jessica.
Absolutely. We talked on phone.
Yeah, sure. And I insisted on meeting you physically.
So is it true you can find my husband is killer?
The answer is yes or no. The killer could actually be you or me. It all depends on the available clues.
We came with what we thought could give you a good start.
My job, the other thing that's a good start. Sometimes it's all misleading.
So you mean there is no any hope?
How long will it take?
How long? May not be the question for now.
Okay, so how much?
Even how much may not be the question for now.
What is the question then?
The question is who is getting hurt by this investigation?
Look here, Beatrice. My brother, her husband, was killed. We need to know the killer and why.
So, how much?
Okay. Let's stop your language for now.
Is everything alright?
No. Not at all. Someone claims to be the owner of my house, and he is giving me a 3 months notice to vacate it.
Take the matter to the police.
They own the police.
Then drag him to court.
They own the courts.
I need justice.
They own the justice. But I am Beatrice Kagezi. Let's finish your issue.
What's your problem, Mildred? Why can't you just leave me alone? What? What are you talking about? Did she come to you? Then answer her questions. I didn't say it's you, okay? Where are you? Okay, let me come right now.
Jessica, what is this that you're doing? Eh? Are you the one talking to police about me?
What?
Sending me detectives like I killed your husband?
If you're innocent, why are you scared?
I'm not scared. I'm just surprised.
So surprised that we're finding you out?
Jessica, watch your tongue. Are you accusing me? Eh? Prove it.
If you're innocent, prove it.
So you have found out the importance of your husband now. Eh? You gave your husband headache for a year and you are here pretending.
You might even have had a hand in my husband's death.
Why? Why would I want your husband dead? He was useful to me when he was still alive.
Don't you ever dare speak about my husband's life again. Because you will pay for your sins.
As you're paying for yours now. Hmm? Jessica, stop wasting people's time and money. You and I know what killed your husband. So, I'm out.
I hope you'll be fine here.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Maybe I'll
Just a moment.
Thank you so much. I really like this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Is it true that you have shown me true residence of Beatrice's?
Why? That's where she stays. With her son.
Okay. Don't you tell anyone that I ask.
Yes, I will.
Your relationship with her secretary will cause you a problem.
I am very careful with my moves, man. And besides, nobody else know about only you.
First of all, I hate your friend. Can't you have corporate friends like you are?
I'm sorry, but this is my chance to interact with people from the other side of the world. You know. Any news?
Yeah, well, Beatrice is pointing at some guy called Melody. He even had it recently.
Sure. Has she interrogated him?
Yes, she did, but the guy seems to be uncooperative. I even spoke to him myself personally.
Good. We have him. Just arrange for his arrest straight away. He may already be on the run.
But Beatrice says it's still too early for us. Mom may come up.
No way! There can't be any further proof beyond this. We need to strike now and set at once. This is your husband we are talking about. Remember?
What if we are wrong and the young man confesses that he knows the cause of the death?
You see, and you still want to hesitate. Come on, Jessica. Act now.
Okay, well then. But first of all, tell your so-called bodyguard, whatsoever he is, to stop disturbing that secretary, because it might even disturb our findings. Okay? Thank you.
Do you know Beatrice's house?
No?
Do you know where Beatrice stays?
No!
Do you know where Beatrice stays?
I went there sometime back. But it was at night. I'm not really sure whether I remember the exact place.
Do you remember Beatrice's house?
Oh yes. Yes. Can I take it right now? No.
Did you then accept Melody? That question makes me mad. Can you ask me anything apart from that? I'm sorry, Jessica, but you gave me this job and I must find out who killed Isaac and why. We have enough evidence that Melody killed my husband. If you cannot submit in the report, I'll do it. Arresting Melody without substantial evidence would outrightly obscure the whole thing. If he's not innocent, he can get his freedom. But that would give the real killers a chance to escape unknown forever. But why are you Melody's unpaid lawyer? Don't make me stop it, Jessica. Well, I'm not like you. And if Melody happens to be guilty, then you are. Because you loved him, connived with him to kill your own husband. I never loved Melody. I only paid him to give me a kid, which he failed. That's how he started the 160-acre farm. You told that was his problem. Perhaps, Jessica, it's you who can't get a baby. Well, the abortion you had at university, just to secure your marriage, you went wrong. Enough, Beatrice! Can you just get out of my house? Yes, I will go. But be rest assured that I will be back. One story is going to your room. And anyway, you can go and spend good time with Melody because soon you'll be enjoying. Jealousy? You see, you still love your husband's kid. But I think I told you to get out. Out!
Is everything alright? Did I interrupt anything?
No, you didn't. Or maybe you were a little lashed out.
The boy will be behind Pastor.
I didn't know about your religious life.
Everyone is religious. It depends on the circumstances.
True. Do you regret that Isaac, Jessica's husband, is dead?
That question really causes me internal noise, Beatrice.
It's okay. You may answer it if you like, but if it makes you uncomfortable, you can surely leave it.
Without Isaac, I wouldn't have started my farm.
Your farm? Will I see it someday?
Yes, if you like.
Did Isaac know about this farm? I mean, did you get the money directly from him or through Jessica?
Either way, does it matter anyway? I just don't want to talk now.
One more question, Melody. Did you ever think of killing Isaac to get Jessica?
Why? Why would I first kill Isaac to get Jessica? Isaac was... Okay, I'm out.
Wait. Someone wants you arrested. Do you think this person is right?
It's okay. They can't take me. It's okay.
Wait, Jacob, my dear. Piano after the meal.
Okay, Mom.
Let me get you some juice.
Has the key to my house. Really, I'm sorry.
What did you say, Mom?
How was school?
It was fun, Mom. We learned a new poem.
Jacob will receive the poem from Mom.
Jacob has forgotten everything already.
Really?
Mom, someone's calling your mobile.
Help me, please. Give it to me. Hello. Okay. Okay. He's already in custody? He's warranted. Yeah, that's the new train set. I'm coming now. Mom, everything all right? Yes, Jacob. Everything is okay. But I want you to be very careful, Jacob. Please do not talk to strangers when I'm not with you, okay?
Okay, Mom.
I have to go now. I will be back. You please stay here. And please, don't open the door to anyone unless it's me. You know how I look, right? Okay.
Can I have my juice, please, Mom?
Oh. Sorry, darling. I was forgetting.
Now that we have the killer in custody, we may need to look at other things.
Other things like what?
Well, your welfare. I mean, your life. You have a life after this.
I don't want to misunderstand you. But if I'm right, can I change it?
I don't think I'm understood.
Please. I need some time alone.
Well, I can leave that for now. But if you don't mind. You want both women. You want Layla. You want Beatrice's house and land too. So where does that leave you? Huh? Choose one. Choose either Layla or Beatrice's house. Otherwise, you lose both property.
Who is talking of me? You think when you threaten me, I will fail? Scare me with something else like life. But not this. Because I am already dead.
one time. Melody may not be the killer, but I'll use him to arrive at the killer.
So when my husband is killer free, why didn't you keep my husband, Miss James Bond?
Just let me be. Trust me, your husband's killer will be found. Jessica, I've moved far enough. Beatrice, promise me you should look at my husband. Jessica, I promise. Thank you. I'll let the boy out tonight. Thank you very much. I'll get close to him and you shall propose yourself.
Is everything right? Did I interrupt him?
Well, you didn't. We didn't for the discussion. See. Bye.
The boy will be out of bus tomorrow.
And play a bigger piano.
Yes, darling. You will play a bigger piano.
Did you say about life and the piano, Mom?
Life is like a piano. Every button you press gives you a different sound.
I don't want to ask how you found me, but why you had to find me?
Well, I brought you some chocolate.
Chocolate? Why did you do that?
Your mom used to give you chocolate on your birthday. Happy birthday, Melody.
Thank you, Beatrice.
You're welcome.
I had forgotten all about it, but I'm scared. I think you are fighting too much.
So, is this the farm?
Yes.
I mean, then, can I look around?
Sure. Sure, you can stay here as long as you want.
Okay.
Yes.
I need plot 86. Beatrice's plot. It is prime. I must get it no matter how.
There is a shortcut. I know the lawyer who can access that plot with an order from above.
Who is that?
Counsel Obi of Obico Advocates. Find him at that toll we met him yesterday. Level 4, Office 15.
Level 4? Office 15. Thank you.
Just like that? Now you've got...
You told me about your problems. I will get a solution.
So, what name did you give this pond? Or you're waiting for someone from Europe to baptize it?
It is called Walden Pond.
That sounds strange. But of course not to echo critics like me. So, you read Richard's biography?
When he was still in jail.
I've been avoiding that subject. But if you're okay with it, I can participate.
I missed the farm. By the way, how is Jacob? Why didn't you come with him?
I wanted to be alone. Jacob is with someone. He will visit the farm during holiday.
Does he like animals?
Jacob likes the piano most. I don't know much about his other interests. So, Melody, how did you and Jessica meet?
I was just a close friend to her late husband.
And then you. I'm sorry.
It's alright. The couple couldn't get a child, and the devil wrote to them that I would help them to get one.
Did the plan work?
It failed. We actually found out that it was Jessica with the problem, not Isaac. Isaac had a secret child, a baby boy with a woman he never told anybody.
A secret child? And a woman? No one knows his whereabouts?
Isaac died with a secret.
I personally want to know who killed Isaac and why. But how did Isaac die?
All we know, he was poisoned from his office and he died that same day from the hospital.
So, Melody, when you look at this farm, it as a product of your hard work.
Do you know that your secretary Leila has an affair with Gilbert?
How long will it take me to have that land title? I need that plot. I need plot 86.
Comrade, I know the law is like this. It has the good side and the dark side. But Beatrice's land will not be separate for a while. Let me tell you, John, that woman knows someone who knows someone who knows someone connections, comrade. The only way to survive in this country.
Yes, but everything is possible in this country. We can still go through someone to get to someone.
Well, as I told you before, that I have a good session in 30 minutes, set up with prosecution therefore. We call it easy day pay.
You can think about it meanwhile, Counsel B. I will have a blank check for you. I didn't want to use blood cancers.
Like I said, it may not be easy. Are you aware that that plot 86 Banana Road has a dirty, bloody history that I wouldn't wish a friend to step into? This permanent secretary also makes a false alarm that he has an epidemic. He downloads clips from the internet. Government raises money, he puts it on his account. He declares, he forges accountability and declares the nation epidemic free.
The greatness of our family has never and will never be underrated.
Families are like empires. They rise and fall. Successful family consider long-term investment for their sustainability.
Our grandfathers invested in land because it appreciates value. Land doesn't appreciate.
My husband told me how your dad had given you 70 acres to develop.
True, Dad gave me 70 acres. He then wanted us to develop the 163 acres together with Isaac.
Wait a minute. Am I getting this right? So how did your dad divide the 233 acres between you?
Okay. Dad gave me 70 acres just when I was organizing to go to China.
I understood that, okay.
He then chose Isaac to be the caretaker of the remaining 163 acres family land because he was here and I was far.
Were the 163 acres for Isaac's family or your father's family?
Good question.
Then answer it.
The 163 acres belong to the family.
Which family? Isaac's family or your late father's family?
My late father's family, where the late Isaac belonged.
You know, I'm getting to know your path right now. You're just a hyena.
Did you just insult me? God, who is listening to this lioness?
A lioness, and that's exactly who I am.
A lioness without a cap. Isaac died childless. And you're here.
Had it not been that you were in China, I would have suspected you.
I'm not going to argue with you. All I want is for you to hand over family land titles, death certificate, and things of the kind. You can remain in the house if you want.
Death certificate? Aren't you aware it's dead? The land title? Aren't you aware the 163 acres were sold off?
Sold off? How?
Just the way you sold off the 70 acres.
This is the worst.
Worst days are coming. What will you call them if this is the worst?
I'm not saying Frank killed Isaac, but I have all reasons to believe so.
Why would Frank want Isaac dead?
Frank had borrowed 630 million from Isaac to enable a consignment from Dubai, and he has never paid back the money.
When was he supposed to pay back?
The agreement expires in 6 days' time.
Frank could have killed Isaac to escape payment. Who arbitrated them?
Isaac had a family lawyer he trusted beyond the human.
Where can I find this lawyer?
The lawyer left the country even before Isaac was dead.
I see a point in that. I need to find Frank, the data. Did you say 630 millions?
Yes, and no documentation was left behind. The lawyer went away with everything. Rumor had it that he was a Nigerian. Jessica wasn't even involved.
But where did Isaac get all that money to give away?
Isaac had a compensation package by the Turkish company that constructed the road to the Albertine region, and the road went through his farm.
So, how can I find Frank, the data?
I'm not sure, but Haj can assist you.
So, how do I get to Hajj?
It's all done now. Today, she will receive the notes, shutting down her company forever. She seems to be closing in. She just rents that house. She'll get for her another landlord who will eventually vacate her.
You had to do something. That woman is brilliant. She must lose the company and plot to call down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, how can we help you?
My name is Beatrice Kagezi, and I work with the crime.
Police? Has any of my boys committed any crime?
Not really. But I'm here to talk to you about the late Isaac Morsigo.
Isaac. Inna Allahi wa inna Ilayhi raji'un. I hope I'll be okay. Please, go on.
We've tried to look into all possible ways, but no route has brought us to that room. What is it that you would recommend us to look into?
Let us look at your ID, please.
Yes.
Well, I believe it was political. Isaac was warming up for a parliamentary seat, and someone else was looking at it too. Yes.
Who had a better mandate?
Of course, Isaac. Isaac had 90% opinion poll. He wouldn't survive it.
So who is this political man?
My dear, it is risky. It is risky telling you.
No, Haj. We are doing this for justice. Isaac was sent to his grave prematurely.
Well, all fingers pointed at Alex. Alex Bagamba.
Thank you so much, Haj.
You're welcome.
I hope it will give us more hope in finding Isaac's grave. So, did you know Isaac's lawyer?
Counsel Obi, the Nigerian man, right? I was with him a few days ago. He came back.
Oh, he came back?
Yes.
What? Where was he? I mean, what was he doing?
Well, I met him with attorney. He said he was getting signatures from different offices. But why? He also asked me about you.
Obi asked about me?
Yes.
But he doesn't know Beatrice.
Come on. You're not Beatrice. Your name is Rehab. Rehab Mutes. I know about you and your boy Yapo.
Stop it. You know what? I have to go now. And please, keep what you know to yourself.
Fidel, we seem to be getting closer to it. Yes. I think she will help us find about Alex. And then we shall open up.
Hello. Yes. I'm traveling today. But the inspector will be able to hold me because I'm going to be available after Christmas. All right. Thank you. And Merry Christmas.
Mom, come and listen to this. Tell me, Father, why is this hard? Nobody. Oh, somebody. That must be this, huh?
brings you here now?
No, I'm disappointed. We heard that government is closing down your company and you're changing landlords before finishing our case.
Yeah.
Before turning in that boy.
Maybe she has another opinion of arresting Melody. Well, let me repeat myself. Putting Melody behind the bars will not make her happy.
Then arrest the killer?
John, it's okay. I've already renewed my company license for more 10 years. And I'm now my own landlady of Banana Road, plot 86. Yes, I cleared the last bit of my mortgage. And I will not close down or shift till I found the killer.
Yes, till we arrest the killer.
I'm reporting for duty tomorrow morning. Okay. Jessica, please keep updating us. Yes. I'll complete the file by 5th January. Jessica and John, I promise to show you the killer. Merry Christmas.
And the Pharaoh of Egypt went for battle with 1,000 men. They had many horses and chariots. They met their enemies of 2,000 men. The battle went on for 40 days. Egypt won the war. But at night, the king's brother became jealous and killed the king. The soldiers mourned and didn't like the new king. The enemies of Egypt heard of it. They sent more 500 men. They killed the new Egyptian king, and that is how Egypt lost the war. However, the good king of Egypt had left a 5-year-old son. He grew up and restored Egypt's glory.
That was a good story. Food is for the stomach, but reading is for the brain. Okay, prayer, and then you can go to sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is Jacob!
Good morning. I can't even talk to you, boss. My boss? Yes, please. Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Hello? Villains? What do they want? An interview? Okay, let them in. Please make yourselves comfortable.
You must be Mr. Alex Bagamba, the proprietor of Bagamba Group of Companies. My name is Nancy Lindsay. I'm a member of the press, and I came with my cameraman. I have a few questions for you. Not about business, but about your political career.
Political career? Nancy, I didn't know society perceived me as a politician.
That's why we are here. You can make that clear to society today. And if you don't mind, we can take footage.
It's okay. You can get going.
We've long speculated about city billionaire Mr. Alex Bagamba's next move in life. And no one seemed to know the answer. Today, we hear from the horse's own mouth. Mr. Alex Bagamba, what would you like people to call you? A businessman or a politician?
I'm a businessman, not a politician.
How then did the political wave sweep through you?
I think people thought of a politician because I used to associate with the late Isaac Monsibo, who had a great political career.
Mentioning of Isaac Mwesigo, what kind of a politician did we miss by his death?
Honestly speaking, we lost a leader, not even a politician. He was heading the likes of Mandela, Nyerere, Nkrumah, and the like. He was nipped in the bud.
Mr. Alex Bagamba, you knew much about his political ambitions. Why can't you stand in for the position he was warming up for, so that society sees Isaac in you?
No, that would be an insult to the people and God. I don't think I have what Isaac had in leadership. I gave up politics when Isaac left.
What's your final message to the people?
I would like to tell them that leadership is a gift from God, and I will never go into that corridor. I'm a businessman, and God made me so. Thank you.
We've heard from Mr. Alex Bagamba. He has cleared speculations that he was warming up for active politics come June next year. Yet I can't seem to accord respect for the late Isaac Mwesigo, who passed away November last year under mysterious circumstances. Nancy Linda C. Stay tuned for the next program.
Journalists know a lot of people. In case you get to know of the late Isaac's family or where they stay, please don't hesitate to let me know. Have my card.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a call in a couple of days. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for taking interest in society.
You're welcome. So, did the police finally find Isaac's assassin?
A week ago, I heard police had turned in the widow's lover, who was later released. I think police should have zeroed on liquidators and lawyers, not lovers. Isaac was very generous.
Police do things differently. Anyway, thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Mr. Isaac entrusted me with his money of 630 million Uganda shillings, which I'm obliged to return. And in the presence of his lawyer, Counsel Obi, I'm glad to inform you that I'm going to sign a check amounting to 630 million Uganda shillings and hand it over to Jessica Musiwa. As the family lawyer, I am submitting all the copies of the transactions and the agreements between one Frank Bigirwa, here present, and the Isaac Mwesigwa, the deceased, to the widow of the deceased, here present in the person of Jessica Mwesigwa. And I do hereby add that Isaac Mwesigwa had the cash paid Obi and the company to arbitrate for this family for the next 10 years.
This is an act of charity beyond human understanding.
Come on, madam. Do not confuse justice with charity. This is justice, not charity.
Thank you so much, Mr. Frank and Counsel for solving this. It's indeed a great challenge for us. It's beyond human understanding. Thank you so much.
True. You know, my husband had good friends.
Without much ado, we would like to take leave. Our contacts are in there in case of anything.
Thank you, Isaac.
got some news about the disappearance of your secretary.
She was baited with money. But whoever kidnapped Laila must have been after something else. I lost her. She had dealt with bad groups for long. Haj, come back. We need to look into something else.
We lost it all on the politician.
Listen, Alex, the businessman, he has never had any interest in politics. I talked to him as a journalist. All politicians want publicity. But he vehemently denied ever having interest in setting up a political career.
What?
Yes.
You are right. Then it is crystal clear. Frank, the big data, with his lawyer Obi, must have wanted Isaac dead.
Surprisingly, no. The big data Frank. He has been as frank as his name. He turned up yesterday at Jessica's house with his lawyer Obi and cleared all that 630 million in cash.
Ya Rabbi.
Yes.
Cleared all?
Yes.
Now you know what? We have one chance left. The office cleaner called Mary Grace. Mary Grace was the sister to Mary Gloria, the former tea lady in Isaac's chambers.
So, why can't we look for Mary Gloria then, since postmortem revealed that Isaac was poisoned in his tea?
Mary Gloria.
Yes.
Mary Gloria died after Isaac. And it is rumored that her sister Mary Grace ran for her dear life. She stays in ghettos. She uses a code name BMW. But she must be knowing something about the cause of Isaac's death.
So, how can I get to her?
I know someone who can help you. But be careful. Ghettos are a very hard way to walk through.
You see, Haj, all I want is to find Isaac's kid.
Okay. Now, in the western side of the ghetto,
Okay.
go to a gambling reservoir called Cuba.
Okay.
Ask for Fidel Castro. Password is sugar cane. When you meet him, tell him I'm the one who sent you to look for BMW.
But that sounds like a mafia lifestyle.
Of course, we live in the mafia world. But please, be careful. Don't forget the password sugarcane. Otherwise, your body will be found in the trenches the next day.
I'm going into the ghettos today.
All right.
Thank you so much, Haj.
You're welcome.
Is this Cuba? I want to meet Fidel.
Why do you want him?
I have a message for him.
A message for him, right?
Password.
Sugar cane.
Sugar cane? Sugar cane? Why are you looking for me?
I want to meet BMW.
You want BMW? Okay.
Why are you looking for me?
Mary, relax, please. I'm here to get your help.
Just say what you want. But who are you?
My name is Beatrice Kagezi, and I know all about you and your sister. Relax, please. We need justice. The killers are still free.
There is nothing called justice in this whole world. This whole place is a dumping ground. Are you going to find justice for all the frustrated professors
the lawyers, the accountants, the teachers, and all who are thrown here by the sneezing world. Are you? Now, why don't you find justice for the victims of land evictions? The cheated pensioners, the hawkers, the squatters, disillusioned voters, the sick, widows of our fallen soldiers who still sing for their country. But you want justice for Isaac. Not even for my sister, my dear sister, but for Isaac. Because he was rich. Right? You know what? You're like them. And I hate you. I just hate you.
No, wait, Mary, you are right. But you know what? It's you and I to change this world. Let's work together to find out who killed Isaac.
If I tell you, will it just leave me alone?
No. I'll still leave you. Mary, you've inspired me. You've taught me a new lesson today.
Beatrice, it is dangerous for you and I to start hunting down killers. You know, when you want to survive killers, you don't get in their way.
I will protect you.
This must be a joke, right? How many survival techniques do you know? You are still alive because you mentioned sugarcane. A password Haj and Fidel invented years ago. They had secretly made a missile university. Fidel is my brother.
Okay, we shall protect each other.
That's what you should say. We are women. We need each other, you know? Okay, now listen.
But Laila's body was finally found out on the highway. Poor girl.
I heard that someone called her for money, but she never came back alive. Anyway, we killed more with what we love than what we fear most. But this was all a setup, and it's John behind this, because he was the founder and the initiator of the investigation.
Yes. Some killers do that to divert investigations.
Could my dream be true? I had a terrible nightmare. John was after me. It really bothered me so much.
You see, Jacob, my son, read to me a story from his storybook. A king was killed by his brother for a throne.
What?
Yes. All these could be voices of the truth.
Because of death.
Stabbing of the back.
But what could John be after?
Family wealth. John is after family wealth. He knows it that Isaac didn't leave a son. He wants family wealth. Jessica, Mary is ready to work with us.
What do we do now? I'm not safe here.
I'm going to tell John about Mary.
What?
And I will put Mary in a safe place.
You'll be dragging
When
me.
John happens to go after Mary, we can use that to arrest him.
You'll be dragging this poor woman into this.
No. She's okay with it.
So
She too wants to see John and prove whether he is the man she knows.
So have you already spoken to Mary?
Yes, but she only needs protection after.
Make sure I don't get her killed. And don't tell John anything, that I know anything. I'll act innocent.
Jessica, just trust me in this. Besides, I have a lot to tell you after.
Sure.
I have to go now.
You know.
Jessica.
Bye.
Good night.
Mary, this is John. He wants to talk to you about the late Isaac.
Isaac? Why don't you leave the man to rest? He was killed. We all know the killer. I'm tired. Come tomorrow.
Can such a drunkard help us?
You can't even trust the voice. Just call her back. I want to do this.
BMW.
Silver coins. Thank you.
Have this. And inside there is my physical address. Plot 86 Banana Road. You can call me in case you need my home.
You see? You see what you have caused? I'm talking to you, Pumpkinhead. Big loss. Big loss. I can't have the 163 acres now.
I told you. I told you to dress in what I knew and access Isaac as change and shoot him like this. Shit!
The witness wait for us. You know those little girls. See me change her life.
Mary Grace is cooperative. She can't force it the place right now. Because even her sister, Mary Gloria, was killed.
But has she told us anything about her?
Well, she didn't say anything. She said she'll tell us everything tomorrow. I think she has a lot of truth.
A lot of truth? Wow, she's going so far. My brother just died. Where is the suspect? I mean witness. Those two words confusing.
I know. She's at Beatrice's house. She's safe there. And actually, good news is a certain man was arrested for threatening and malicious damage. And actually, I was even behind the grabbing of business of Beatrice's residence.
Beatrice is to make arrested?
Yes.
I too need to find a safe place to rest. The day has been long. Good night, Jessica.
Good night, Joe.
So you are the killer, right? Get down! Down!
Jessica, what's the date today?
The 5th of January.
This is the man who killed Isaac Mwesibo, your husband. His only brother for wealth. Jacob, the dead man was your father. That's why you called Jacob Mwesibo. Jessica, I am not Jacob's mother. His mother died the day Jacob was born. Isaac asked me to protect his son until it was safe here. Yes.
Jessica, I'm very sorry for everything. Listen to me. I never bought the farm. Yes. Isaac told me to protect his farm until Jacob came back home. Isaac feared that his killer would come for you and Jacob for the farm. All the operations of the farm are in this.
Jacob, dear, you go to your new mother.
No one dies without a reason. Never. And no killer goes unpunished. Johnny, go and face it. Beatrice, I'll be at my workshop.
John, I spoke about the grabber of plot 86 and the company shut down. He was recovered from the trench before he died. And perhaps he had spoken to Layla before you killed her too. Layla had spoken to me before you killed her too. John, good news?
I have received my scholarship to China. Isaac had secured it. I will live there.
My husband is not dead. Isaac is not dead. Jacob, welcome home. Beatrice, you kept your promise. And for you, John, you killed your brother for land. Isaac had secured for you a kilometer of fertile land for your return from China. But you killed him. I'm retiring from my job. And I'll go with BMW. That's if you don't stay here with me. Rest in peace, Isaac. You will always shine in our hearts like rays of the sun.